So if he allows me walk away, then I'll pay him back everything is spent on me, and he's going to have fun with me for a year before I can walk away. Then he started with threats that if I don't agree to his terms, what he will do to me in my next life. If I don't like a guy, I won't allow him to spend on me. When people are getting sick and dying anyhow, even though you have money, you don't understand. When people play victim, when they are not supposed to play victim, it's the most annoying thing ever. We have passed the time where we are going to be doing drama because of men. We're about to have a conversation, and this conversation here is basically stories that people send to us for us to share our opinion on them. And so I expect that as you are here watching me now, you will share your opinion in the comment section. This is the POV Podcast. My name is Naniki Adepa, and I'm pretty sure that by the time you leave here, you'd have learned a few things. You'll take something home, teach your friend, teach your sister, teach your brother. And so let's get into it. If they posted it on social media, then they made it our business. And since they made it our business, we're going to make it our business. And this is just me telling you that the fact that you posted it or you sent it to me, yes, I'm going to talk about it. And as I'm going to talk about it, I am not going to disrespect you in any way. I'm just going to share my opinion. You can decide to take away with it or take it away with you if you resonate with it. If you don't, it's good. It's fine. I'm also a human being, and sometimes we can't consistent. So let's get into the stories that we have for this episode.
Let's have it.
I'm currently in a nursing training. I've been with this guy for almost 5 years, but I have never asked him for anything. I sometimes think he's hustling, so at the right time, he's going to support me. But no, there's no day I have seen a Momo alert from him throughout our 5 years of relationship. I've been faithful to him throughout, but I'm still a virgin. Sometimes I wonder if it's because I haven't given myself to him. Gradually, my mom came to find out I was in a relationship with this guy for all these years. She asked about how the guy supports me financially, and I always lied that he's responsible, but later came to find out that the guy wasn't taking any responsibility. So she asked me to break up with my boyfriend, which I have refused on so many occasions. I told the guy about it and he promised to change, but till now, I haven't seen any changes. I do almost everything by myself without a support. It's rather my mom or no one. I really love this guy, but the fact that he doesn't care about how I manage by myself really hurts me. What should I do? Then she went ahead to continue and say, but I have assisted him financially several times without him asking or even knowing. See, for me, right, if you hadn't done anything like financially for him, I would have said, okay, why didn't you start? Why didn't you just, set the footing? But then thinking about it, right, let me push a little, like a few buttons. We've grown to understand that consistently we are reminded of how men are the heads of the family, or men are the heads of relationships, and men are supposed to be respected because they are the heads, right? And so if you are the head and you're consistently going to be the head if we get married or when we get married, then why do I have to be the one to, set the footing? That's on the side, right? If after 5 years, he hasn't thought of at least being responsible one time, I think that's a red flag. If he has not thought for once how this girl takes care of herself, in as much as your mother is alive, because I don't want anybody coming into the comment section to come and say, was he the one that gave birth to him or whatever. But if for once in the 5 years, oh, come on. Even you, the guys in the comment section, would agree that this is a red flag. It's weird. 5 good years. Come on. I don't think it's fair. And I agree with your mother because I don't think your mother is just thinking about today. I think your mother is thinking about, in the long run, what's going to happen. If you guys end up getting married, or when you guys end up getting married, what's going to happen? Is he going to be responsible? He's going to take responsibility. And I think that's where your mother is coming from. Unless I'm not thinking in the right direction, let me know in the comment section, and then let's move on to the next one. But I think that it's a red flag.
Let's have it.
Dear Eka, keep me anonymous. I completed Ola Girls in 2020 and stayed home for 2 years. I worked for some few local politicians while at home because the manager to the companies I applied to wanted to sleep with me before I got the job. Honestly, I'm not a virgin, but I wouldn't by any chance sleep with anyone for money or opportunity. One of the men I worked for promised to send me to school, so he didn't pay me for the whole time I worked for him. I applied and got admission to the university. He asked me to let my dad pay for my fees for him to repay later. My dad struggled to find money to add up to what I had from working, so I eventually paid. The man refuses to pay the money till date and also pay my salary. My dad made it known to me from the beginning that he's old and I have to help him for years to raise money for school until the politician came in with the promise. Fast forward, now I'm stuck in school. My landlord is sucking me from my hostel. I'm owing him 2 years rent of 2,000 each year. My result too was blocked since level 200. I can't stop where I've reached now. My plea to your audience is to help me out to at least pay my debt and get petty business to cater for myself for the rest of the years. I'm already in school and my landlord claims someone has already paid for my room, so I have to move out but pay my debt or pay back for the person to look for another room. Meanwhile, I've told him I will stay back. I will say I have no luck in attracting men that can help me, so I don't give in for relationship. I will say I don't have luck when it comes to attracting men that can help me, so I don't give in for relationship now. And also, I don't have the mind for it now. Some of my female colleagues want to help me, but with condition of being lesbian partners, which is also a no for me. Please help. I humbly beseech you all. Okay, and she added a Momo number. I will put it in the comment section or in the description. But I think there are a few things you can do for yourself. One, to get a job. Two, let me sound this clear. You guys that keep making mistakes and believing people when they use their mouth to tell you things. You worked for somebody and he said he will use the money to help you pay for your school fees and things. And then you didn't think of ever trying to sign a contract. You didn't think of that. That this person is a human being and can mess up at any time. So put it on paper and sign so that when he refuses to do what he has, promised to do, you drag him to the police station or you sue him for everything he has. Why are some people like that? Like, why? Like, you literally are in this world just to make other people feel bad, just to use other people, just to cheat other people. And you expect that you do. I don't know how to. When people are getting sick and dying anyhow, even though you have money, you don't understand. When you mess with people that have good hearts, and then God decides to allow you people to perish, you don't understand. What is all this? My dear, me, the best I can do is to put the Momo number there for people to help you. That is if they can help you. But if they can't, you need to find a job to help yourself. Okay? You need to find a job to help yourself. Because, hey, I'm really sorry, okay? I'm really, really sorry. Oh, Charlie. For the man part, my dear, that one, dear, it is, I think it's very, the possibility of you finding a man that will take care of you, right? The possibility of finding a man that will take care of you in this generation. It's not really high like that because most of the men these days feel like every woman is after money that they probably don't even have. So you better find a job, okay? Just in case nobody is able to help you here. All right?
Let's have it.
Dear Ekia, she used to love me wholeheartedly. I found it complicated giving her attention when she nagged about it. I always told her I was going through a tough time. Now she started acting strange. She hardly keeps me updated on her whereabouts. When I complained about it, she would apologize and repeat the behavior. She told me she was going out to pick up something, but I later realized she was walking with a guy. When I questioned her, she sounded suspicious. I called her on video, but she picked up and then declined the call, quickly turning off her data. I called her multiple times while she was with the guy, but she didn't pick. Over 40 calls to both her numbers. She later called to ask if I trusted her while she was with the guy. And I responded yes. She then told me she would call me later and hanged up on me. I'm in dismay and don't know what to do. I'm broken and can't think straight, even when I'm about to do something. I just break down. I'm traumatized, depressed, and scared about how this will affect my work as I'm resuming soon. Love is the last thing I would ever wish for on this earth. Please, what should I do? You see, when people play victim, when they are not supposed to play victim, is the most annoying thing ever. I don't think you have the moral right to play victim here. Why? Make it make sense. When you're in a relationship with somebody, you're not giving the person attention. The person talks about it, and the word you use here is she nagged. When the person talked about it, you called her a nag, right? You're calling her a nag for talking about it and wanting to spend time with her man. Your excuse is that you're going through tough time. What happened to going through that tough time with that girl? What happened to dealing with those issues whilst with her? You alienated her, and then she is now looking at other people, whether she's looking at other people or not. It's not clear here because all you said was she was working with someone else. But her behavior or her symptoms here is showing as in somebody that is entertaining someone else, right? So at the end of the day, you have pushed her to entertain someone else, and now you're coming to play victim? How? Make it make sense to me. Take accountability for your actions as to how this got to where it is before we go anywhere. Don't come and play victim here because what you did was not right. In as much as she should have just broken up with you and moved on with her life, rather than maybe entertaining someone else. What you did was not right. You men that always use the excuse, I'm going through a lot, I'm busy, whilst you have someone else's daughter on an emotional chokehold. What do you expect her to do? Sit down and put her hands in a deminifa waiting for you whilst you mess with her emotions. Sir, it's not right. So don't play victim here. You are not the victim. You are not the victim at all. You are not. So don't play victim and do better. If you know you are not ready to date, don't bother anybody's daughter. Don't bother. Don't try it because it's not fair. No, is it nice? Coming to play victim. You not learn to take accountability. Red banner, red carpets.
Let's have it.
Dear Ekia, keep me anonymous. I'm in a relationship with a guy who was sweet and everything until he started giving me attitude and not picking my calls with the excuse of being busy. Another one. I saw the signs and advised myself accordingly without telling him anything. Fast forward. I heard he's getting married to someone else without breaking things up with me. I want to hurt him so bad, but on the second thought, I want to leave him for karma to deal with him. So what should I do? Take the second thought. Leave him. Let karma deal with him. We have passed the time where we are going to be doing drama because of men. Okay. Although not all men are bad, right? But women, let's learn to walk past the time where we either fight or cause drama or get ourselves into drama because of a man that doesn't deserve it. Okay. Leave it. Let it be. All right.
Let's have it.
Dear Ekia, kindly share my story. I need advice, not judgment, which means you have messed up. I'm a lady of 31 years and I have been dating a guy of 30 years for 15 months now. Our relationship was going well and everything was perfect until I messed up. I said it. I got intimate 3 times with my former supervisor, who is now a married man, and I did that because the man wanted to help me start a business. Frankly speaking, I never liked the married man. I only went to bed with him because of the money. After the sex, I realized I was making a huge mistake. So I decided to end the relationship with the married man. My boyfriend now knows about the little secret with the man because he saw my WhatsApp chat with my brother when I was telling him about it. Actually, my brother was against my relationship with the married man. He advised me and I didn't listen. My boyfriend hacked my phone and got all the information and evidence about what I did. Now he's asking for breakup. I apologized and told him why I did it. Currently, I'm mourning my mom and I'm emotionally not well. My boyfriend has been a very good support system since my mom passed away. Losing him now for my mistake wouldn't help. What should I do? Reading positive comments. Thank you. My dear, the best thing you can do is to just move on because he has evidence. The better thing you can do is to apologize and know that even if he allows you to be with him again, you may be wasting your time. Okay. Yeah, you fucked up. Forgive yourself, apologize to him, and move on. Okay. When men forgive cheating, right? It's still always fishy. So just let it go. All right. And don't do this again. A married man. Really? I'm sorry, it's not judgment, but Charlie. Oh. Dear Ekia, I'm dating a young lady and
Let's have it.
dear Ekia, please keep me anonymous. When I was in JHS, my female friends loved me, but I didn't give them face because I was serious with my studies. God being so good, I got my boys' school and I wanted just to be out of the distraction from girls. When I went to school, I got influenced by my friends talking about their girlfriends they had. I wasn't that much influenced. Anytime my school have a program, I can't socialize and I don't know why. I feel shy to talk to girls, which I think is not good. Even my own JHS mates, I feel shy of them. Ekia, I went for classes and there's this girl I'm crushing on, but because of my shyness, I can't talk to her. Making friends is very difficult for me. Please help me. What do I do? I'm really hurting a lot. Find books and read, okay? I feel like the issue of shyness, right, stems from, home and how you are raised and all that, right? I'm not saying that you were raised by bad parents or anything, but I think you need to find some books that can help you and you need to find tips that can help you. I really don't know how to tell you, how to move to women because I'm not a man and I really don't know how men navigate that. But I hope that the comment section can be of help to you. The best thing you can do for yourself is by first saying hi. Okay. Yeah. Maybe just saying hi can spark a conversation and then you can go from there. But then I would also say that just make friends. Okay. Don't enter into a relationship since you are, still in SHS. Just make friends. Okay. Just start by saying hi. Okay.
Let's have it.
I don't know how long it will take for you to see this, Ikea. You might not even notice it at all, but I want to talk to someone and seek help since you talk about relationship stuff. I talk about relationship stuff, but I wish people will send me other things, not just relationships, okay? Yeah, so try to send me other things. Your job, family, any other thing, okay? I will try to make the story short. I entered into the university in 2021 as a virgin. Not ready to break it, but before going to school, my mom compared me to a lady who stayed at her house too. At the time, the lady hasn't been with any guy before just because she saw me talking with one guy in our area. I have very strict parents, especially my dad, who scares away all my friends, so I can. They don't know the actual friends I deal with and don't know a whole lot about me. But my life goes on. The comparison she did got me so bad. I was really hurt. So I was like, what is she insinuating? So I entered uni with the mindset that if I hadn't been with anyone my whole life and she dares make such a comparison, then I would do it. And the reaction I always get from them when talking to my friends, even females, pissed me off the most. And there was this kind of rage which sounded like if they are bosses and they scare away my friends, they should come here too and prevent me from mingling with them. So I got this dirty mindset just sleeping around with nothing attached. And another thing that I could say helped me to carry out this task is my hatred for marriage. I hate marriage, and so I hate dating. I entered my very first affair, which obviously I wasn't in for anything serious, but this guy was all over me. I had to tell him straight in the face that the fact that we've slept together doesn't mean there could be anything more to it. He came with a lot of threats that included a brother of mine to warn him involving police. That was when he stepped back and I had an encounter with another. He also wanted something serious, but history repeated itself and I went on and on for some time. And I decided like I've had enough because bitterness was ruling and I didn't realize it earlier. So I stopped for a while and decided not to do it again until this guy also showed up and professed his love to me. And I didn't hide my intentions from him. I told him I didn't do dating. In fact, I told him a lot and he went like, I should give it a try. Things that goes on in a relationship went on. This guy is everything any lady would wish for. When it comes to taking care of my needs, it's top notch. But I have a problem with that too. So I was rejecting his gifts in the beginning. Everything was cool till I started feeling like I've been with this one quite a while. I need to move on because I have no intentions of having anything serious with anyone. So I cheated and he found out. I didn't even care when he found out. All I wanted him to say was it was over. But this guy said he's forgiving me. A lot happened within that period, but we're still together. So I decided to come clean with him and I told him I appreciate everything he's done for me and all that, but he deserves better. He should let us part ways and find someone who would cherish and respect and honor him, cause it wasn't going to be me. He still played deaf ears to it. There was a time we were walking in the evening and this bar was playing Kim Palute's song, Odobi Ye Bad. I told him to listen to that song well. I dedicated it to him, but he still wouldn't listen. So I felt I had to take matters into my hands. I told him I want out of the relationship because despite everything he's done for me, deep down within, I feel nothing for him. I thought I could learn how to love him alongside, but nothing. When I first told him I wanted out, he asked me why. And I gave my reasons. He wasn't responding to it well. But I persisted till he gave in and said we should end that semester, then we'll be over. I agreed, waiting patiently for the semester to end. So I walk away peacefully. All of a sudden, I don't know what happened to him. Like some few weeks after we agreed on that, he texted that if I'm asking for the relationship, then it means that mebune kwasia. And he won't allow me to walk away just like that. So if he allows me walk away, then I'll pay him back everything he's spent on me. And he's going to have fun with me for a year before I can walk away. I accepted to do it because I was dead serious about leaving the relationship. Then he started with threats that if I don't agree to his terms, what he will do to me in my next life. If I don't like a guy, I won't allow him to spend on me. The threats became more and more till he sent me an audio saying if I can't comply with his rules, I should settle him 500 million. A lot happened though, and he was asking me to return everything he's bought for me. I can't say everything. To cut the long story short, I succeeded in pushing him away, but he came again apologizing that we should come back together. I don't want to consider the benefits I'm getting from him to be with him. I believe that's the right thing to do, or he's not even my problem now. He only comes to mind when I'm in need. You see, it's not love. My problem is I want to work on myself. What do I do? Help me. And about the guy, did I do the right thing? Hey, auntie. How old did you say you were? Because I didn't see your age there. Yeah, you didn't put your age. You see, parents, before I get into your answer, parents, understand that the things you tell your children goes into their head and it influences a lot of decisions that they make. You compared your child to someone, meanwhile your child was not that. And because of that, she was so angry that she made decisions that has affected her and is going to affect her for a long time. My darling, I also need you to take accountability for the things that you've done. Your parents did what they did, but you're an adult and you need to be, you need to know that you're an adult and decisions you make, you are going to face the consequences, not your parents. So you can't always use them as an excuse to do your nonsense. That being said, you have done your nonsense and now you found yourself in a pickle. God being so good, this guy has backed off and him coming back that you guys should get back together is a trap. He was going to sleep with you by heart. He was going to deal with you in that relationship if you had given him the chance. I like that you want to work on yourself. You need to talk to a therapist. Yeah, you need to see somebody. You need to see a therapist and talk to the therapist and let go of that anger, because that anger will not be good for you. Whether you like it or yes, you're a woman. And as much as not everybody in this world wants to marry or wants to be in a relationship or wants to be in a committed relationship, you need to be able to work on yourself enough to get that anger out of you. African parents, you need to do better. And about whether you did right or wrong with the guy, you've already done it. It's past and gone. There's no need to, meddle in whether it was the right thing or the wrong thing. Okay.
Let's have it.
Dear Ekia, in my previous relationship, I was not good at communicating. I was distant and not too available, not too romantic. I did not show too much interest, but in the last 3 years, now I got in a new one. I decided to change and be more intentional. I bought flowers, gifts, and made her a priority. Not too much, but apparently she became overwhelmed and pulled back after 2 months, saying she does not want the ship anymore. Make her be toxic person. Is that what women want? No, that's not what women want. You probably did it for the wrong person. You see, the right person that you were supposed to do for, you hurt that person. And now you're doing it for the wrong person. This person doesn't like you. You see the person that you're doing it for, and she's being distant. She doesn't like you, just like you didn't like your other partner. So you were also being distant. You see, do unto others what you want others to do unto you. You did that to somebody and somebody is doing it to you. Nobody cares. You see, the universe doesn't care that you're trying to be better. You need to go through what you've done to somebody before you reset and become better. So being toxic is not the way to go. Being toxic will not help you. Learn to love yourself. Learn to treat others better. And you're going to meet someone that would also enjoy the changes that you're doing or you're giving to yourself. All right. Thank you very much for watching the episode. Thank you very much for staying with me. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this section. All right. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and tell a friend to tell a friend that the POV has posted an episode. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.